Hi folks, again I apologize. I'm very pressed for time. I'm trying to do more of these videos and I'm trying to complete my short book on my 3-part protocol. It's difficult and it's a challenge because I'm trying to write the book in such a way that it's easy to understand and quick and easy to get through. There's not going to be a lot of background information about Lyme because you can do that all on your own. What you want from me is something that will give you results. I also appreciate the fact that a lot of Lyme sufferers, I had to deal with this myself, deal with fuzzy mind, difficulty concentrating. Boy, I can relate to that. I've been there. So it's a challenge for me to be able to write this in such a way that it's quick and easy to get through and as clear as possible, and of course in that regard as helpful as possible. So the first part of my protocol involves detoxification. I'm assuming most of you out there who are dealing with Lyme are going to be familiar with detoxification. The second and third part of my protocol are going to be the attack modes. They're going to be heavy-duty attack from multiple angles affecting not just the Lyme, the spirochete, but the co-infections. I'm a big believer that the co-infections are causing a great many more problems. That's just my personal opinion based on my personal approach and what has worked for me. So, in order to get to this attack mode, we have to detoxify the body. It is absolutely vital. And there's lots of ways to do this, because what we're going to experience when we go into attack mode is, of course, the die-off. And it's going to create a toxicity in our body that our body needs to be able to flush out very readily so that we can avoid herxing as much as possible, which is inevitable, but let's minimize it. So a very small part of my detox protocol, the first part of the protocol, is to get the silver mercury amalgam fillings out of our mouths. Now, if you don't have any, that's great. I encourage you not to get any. If you listen to the American Dental Association, the ADA, they will of course claim that the amalgam fillings, and note they'll never refer to them as a mercury amalgam, ask yourself why, that these fillings are supposedly completely safe. Well, they're at a point now legally where they cannot make any other claim. If these fillings have done damage, and it's very difficult to prove conclusively that damage has been done, they would of course be facing multiple forms of lawsuits. Now, regardless of the fact that this is an amalgam material, I do not believe it is therefore safe, and I have lots of support in this opinion. When you combine the fillings with the liquids in the mouth and the friction that's created by chewing and the body temperature of 98+ degrees, we're going to get vapors of some sort going on, and we're going to get sublingual absorption of mercury in some context. I'm a firm believer in this. Once you get this sublingual absorption, it's going directly into your bloodstream. And from there, it's certainly dampening your immune system. It affects everyone differently. That's the point we have to understand. It affects everyone differently. Some people it never bothers. Other people it can affect deeply. So it dampens our immune system, and the latest research is even showing that pathogens themselves are latching onto this mercury and using it as a protective mechanism against our antibiotics and so on. And antibiotics, many of them are designed to be chelators, to strip heavy metals, and they still have a tough time because of what pathogens have learned to do in our bodies. Please stay tuned to my videos. I will try to complete this book as soon as possible. And hang in there, stay positive.